Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to the very first episode of Real Ass Talk. So basically what Real Ass Talk is a show that I wanted to start a long time ago in like 2012, where I just talk about things that I have opinions on, I guess. So these topics could be anything from like racism or, you know, depression, just anything that really comes to my mind that you guys want me to talk about in the comments below. I'll try to get to it. So these videos will be a lot different from my normal videos, in the fact that they'll be probably a lot more personal and not so scripted. There's going to be absolutely no script for these videos. It's just going to be completely real and raw, just opinions that I have on certain things. So it wouldn't hurt my feelings at all if you don't watch these videos, because they are going to be obviously a lot more serious than a normal video of mine. But yeah. So the first topic that I really wanted to talk about this time around is friendship. And friendship for me is a lot different, I think, than what it is with normal people, because I've just had a long past of really weird friendships and just really fleeting friendships where they don't really last for a long time, or they leave me or just abandon me and stuff like that. So I have a lot of different opinions when it comes to like friendship than normal people, because a lot of people I think that like you need to have a friend there, that you know you need to be constantly talking with someone or being in a social interaction or going to parties, and that was never me. I never like wanted that kind of social interaction. I've been pretty much all of my life been like an introverted person, where I kind of find solace and I'm at peace when I'm just by myself, and I'm not bored when I'm by myself. I can fucking entertain myself pretty much better than I think anyone can. Because basically my first real friend that I ever had was a friend that I had in 4th grade. He was my best friend. The only person, I mean, I was a fucking dork in like elementary school, so he was the first person that looked at me as a person rather than, you know, oh, that guy's not cool. He was the first person that, you know, I could actually call my friend, and I'd go to his house all the time, and we'd fucking draw Dragon Ball Z characters on sketch pads. It was awesome. So that was like my first friendship. But what happened with that is actually there was just this crazy shit that happened with his mom, and his mom like literally killed his younger brother, his baby brother. And then they fled the fucking place where they lived, and they went to live in California. It's like literally insane, like the most insane shit you've ever fucking heard. So I didn't see him ever again. I haven't seen him since 4th grade, 5th, yeah, I think 5th grade. So I didn't have a best friend up until 7th grade when I met Nathan, and you know, obviously me and Nathan are still best friends, but he doesn't live with me anymore. And you know, he lives in Idaho with his parents. So while we do talk and stuff like that, we're not you know, as close as we were in school and stuff. So I guess what I was thinking about when I thought of the topic of friendship is that most people think that friendship is needed, and really where my ideals differ when it comes to friendship is in the fact that I feel like friends, like having a butt ton of friends, is a bad idea. And the reason that I think it's a bad idea is because what friends, you know, they claim to be your friends, what they do is they just fucking basically lessen your lifespan. Like, they put all this fucking drama into your life that you don't need. When there's a ton of people that are your friend, there's a higher chance of them stabbing you in the back. There's a higher chance of them dragging you down. There's a higher chance of you getting in trouble with them, or you being dragged into something with them. I mean, other than the fact that I was never popular, the reason that I always have never had that many friends is because I just felt like it was completely unnecessary. Really, I feel like you should only have like one friend, one or two like really good friends that don't stab you in the back, that aren't assholes, that are always there for you when you need them. And that you're always there for when, you know, when they need you. You know, someone that supports you and doesn't want you to change who you are when you're around them. Because that's another thing about people, is that sometimes they don't accept you for who you are. So they'll try to, you know, change you. You know, like in high school, there's always going to be peer pressure. There's always going to be people trying to get you to do stuff that you pretty much don't want to do, but you do anyways. And like, I've never been one of those people that it gives into peer pressure. I have gone my entire life without drinking a drop of alcohol. I deserve a parade, but, you know, this sound of a fanfare in the background, I guess, is good enough. But, you know, I've never been someone that gives in to peer pressure, but there's always going to be people in high school and throughout life that are going to claim to be your friend and then are going to try to change you. And I feel like a friend never tries to change you because they accept who you are and they enjoy who you are. No matter what you like, no matter what kind of dumb movies you might like or dumb songs you might like, they accept you for who you are and not for who they want you to be. So that's like another reason that I just never had friends, is because I am obviously a very weird person, and I felt like most people that I tried to befriend just thought that that was either too weird to be friends with, or they just wanted to change me, and that's not obviously a friendship. You should never be friends with someone who just wants to change you all the time, because you are who you are, and you are beautiful the way that you are, so you don't need to go and change for some other fucking person. Like, I don't even know what would have happened to me if I would have just given in to every peer pressure opportunity that would have happened through high school. Sure, I might have been popular in school, but then what would have happened past that? Like, would I have returned to be true to myself, or would I have just, like, gone down this rabbit hole of just pretending to be someone that I'm not? You know, like, those are the kind of things that I think about, and that's also why I don't have a lot of friends, is just because I don't need them. Like, for example, even though I'd said that I am a very introverted person and I don't have a lot of friends to begin with, I did have a lot of acquaintances when I was in high school, and I know that a lot of people think, like, or a lot of people have this worry, this constant fear or worry that, you know, I need to constantly be popular and have friends in high school. The more friends you have, the cooler of a person you are, you know, all of that stuff. Well, I honestly don't think so. I mean, the thing about me is, like, I have only ever stayed in contact with Nathan. Out of the entire school, the only person I have ever stayed in contact with is Nathan. And it's not that I hate the other people, it's just that, you know, you grow apart. It's just bound to happen. So, and then the other thing with friends with me is, like, a lot of the times, the friends that I've had, they'll just, like, let me down, or really hurt me, or, you know, just aren't good friends. And, you know, it's tough because, you know, you can only take so much of just terrible shit happening to you before you just pretty much just don't want it to happen anymore. It's like your relationships, you know, you keep getting your heart broken, eventually you stop putting your heart out there, and you are a very emotionally guarded person. And I guess, you know, in a sense, that's me. I don't like making new friends because I always feel like friends aren't necessary. They're not going to offer me anything. They're always going to let me down. They're never going to do anything for me. So I think that's, I mean, it's a very sad opinion on the world, but that is the opinion that I have on friends. And another thing that I really want to start with this show is, you know, feel free to debate me all you want to in the comments down below. I'm not going to get pissed off. It's not going to make me mad if you have a different opinion, obviously, but that is my opinion on Friends. That is my first episode of Real Ass Talk. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I know that this is a weird format. I know there's no backdrop or anything like that. This is just my fucking studio. But I did want to keep these videos really personal, and I felt like this was the best way I could do it. So I hope you guys didn't hate it. If you did like these videos, please leave in the comments down below that you did like it or that you support this, and I'll try to make more. Also, if you have a topic that you want me to talk about in the next Real Ass Talk, leave that in the comments down below as well. I think I'm going to go on the system of the most thumbs up comment will probably be the one that I obviously talk about in the next thing. I know a lot of you guys also are into the Q&As and want me to upload a Q&A, and I actually just filmed one a couple days ago that will be up next week, so make sure that you guys watch that if you like the Q&A videos. But yeah, I guess I will see you next week for that Q&A. Thank you for watching this first episode of Real Ass Talk. I love you all, and fair winds.